TRAX has it all. They honest. 1, 2, honest. 3, honest.
A lot of people walking around thinking they got a 14 karat Miami Cuban chain, got a half a carat off. You got 13.5 carat, my brother. Just this year, I sold $32 million worth of jewelry.
13.5 and up is 14.
I got you. I did it by the eye, and I saw that something was off. Look at me, man. I'm still wearing the same shoes. I got a couple of pairs of shoes, a couple of sneakers. One time, I'm gonna do you a favor. Don't sit here and... I pour my heart out, man. Cold, cruel diamond district world. I gotta run.
You did a great job, man. 285 on the wrist, 505 on the neck, and Max took care of me, bro.
I'm doing all this at the lowest margins.
They cannot deliver. I'm getting it from my source.
And if you come to me, I'll bring you straight to the track.
Gift for you, all right? One time. Don't think I'm gonna do this every day. And I patiently wait to do the right thing. People can't believe that, and they don't understand that. I don't need them to understand. I know the impact it's gonna have. That's why I hide from the customers. The deals I give are too good.
He's a businessman.
That's what the jewelry business is all about. Sourcing materials, production. So many tire kickers and lowlives in this business and in this world. I've been doing business here for 17 years. I know all the best people to do business with. You know, I stand out. This is not the reality that's scripted reality. This is indeed reality. It's the district, baby. Everybody's on it. We got a deal coming up. Take a link right from the center. All right. So this chain, let's check on 18K and 14K and 10K. We're gonna see what we have here. All right. First drop. Thank you. 10K definitely passed. 14K, not doing too well on the 14K, I gotta be honest. 18K, of course, we're gonna melt right through. It's like a 13.5, unfortunately. It's barely making it through the 14 karat acid. It's a 13.5, something like that.
We got a laser guy that's open. We're gonna go get laser tested.
Okay. Next, let me test the second chain real quick. Then we're gonna see how that compares to the laser test. You know, 14K is 58%. So I just want to divide this one last time. 13 divided by 24 parts is 54. Okay? So
13.5.
Yeah, 13.5 divided by 24 is going to be 58.56. It's 13.5. They take a half a carat. A lot of people walking around thinking they got a 14 karat Miami Cuban chain, got a half a carat off. You got 13.5 carat, my brother.
When you go to a jeweler, they do the acid test, the scratch test. Now the scratch test, the 14K shows us 14K. It's only when you use the spectrometer and you're down to 0.5%. 0.5% is not going to show up on an acid test.
And you know, to be honest, in the acid test, you can see if it washes it off just a tiny bit on some 14K. You could see that something is off.
Yeah. Whereas some chains, it's just hard there, no matter what, it doesn't even move.
Yeah. That's why, you know, like sometimes back in the day, I used to put that acid, 14 karat acid on, and then I would see, and I'd be like, what the hell? You know, it doesn't go away, but it doesn't melt through it, but it dissolves just a tiny amount. And that's because they're under carat, 13.5 carat. Too many people are wearing 13.5 carat. There's two types of goods that we could use in the diamond district, but we use the higher grade. Nobody appreciates it. We'll try to give them the better prices as well. We'll see what clients want. It's nice pieces Danny just put together.
Yep. Very affordable, great price point.
This is a new chain that we just bought
Rose
in.
gold, 500 grams with the diamond lock, a really great deal. It's a once-in-a-lifetime deal.
All right, it's just, this is a deal chain, okay? You know what I'm saying? People talk about different. Now this Cuban's got a lot of gaps in between each link, okay? And it's the way this lock is a little bit of an old school. That's because we bought this from one of our clients, right? He wanted to trade it in towards something, but you get to experience the savings on it. We're gonna do the right way and do it the honest way. How much are we selling this piece for?
Intro price, we're gonna do probably 29,000, but we can do better if you stop by the store.
Stop by the store or live chat, and you know, you can squeeze out a better deal or whatever the hell it is, and it's gonna be a price appropriate. Now, if we were making it today, I'm sure we'd make a different Cuban, but it's still a beautiful piece.
By popular demand, the mini Miami Cubans, matching bracelet.
Something for everybody, man. We gotta be able to reach everybody with any type of budget that wants to shine a little or a lot or whatever it might be. This is a beautiful casting. It's a beautiful setup, and we're on it 24/7. When Danny does something, it's always a hit. We made that beautiful fully iced rolly, and it was gone right away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's iced correct with the right quality, it really does become desirable because they want that quality. They don't want a iced out rolly that looks, you know, machine set and all this other garbage, man. There's a lot of bad iced out watches out there, but you know, little by little we'll figure it out.
Very exclusive. You got the AP Royal Oak Offshore, and this one they customized. We put big diamonds, big round brilliant cut diamonds all around the bezel. Then if you look, you take a closer look inside the bezel, in the dial, they have diamonds around it. And then on the side as well. It's beautiful watches. Full flower set, all diamonds in the band on the side. It's a sick piece, man. It's a big boy's watch. You got the rose gold on top. It's all stainless steel watch with the rose gold on top. With the rose gold dial inside too.
Then clean it. You're ready.
These are very popular moon cut chains, beaded chains, combat chains, some people call them. They have a diamond cut on them, so when you're wearing it out and about and the chain is moving around, the light reflects off the diamond cuts and gives you a nice shine. It's not a diamond chain, but it definitely will have more sparkle than your ordinary chain with the diamond cuts, right? White and yellow.
We got boilers last week.
Yeah, no, listen, you know what I'm saying? You're looking fantastic as usual.
I had to get that.
Oh man, you know you made the right moves at the right time, right? With your boy didn't want to jump in on that watch at 63 or 65 or whatever.
He went up paying 66 for it.
All
We
right.
got it though.
As long as he got it, because
Got
now,
the chocolate face,
now it's
right?
probably even up in the 70s, I think, right?
Yeah. How this doing? How we doing on the value?
Fantastic, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't gonna give it back to me for the same price you paid. I'll tell you that much, bro. So that's that.
You did a great job, man. 285 on the wrist, 505 on the neck.
And a rose gold.
Max the Cammy, bro.
He did it investment style, which is a fantastic way, but I did him on the inside as an inside friend. I can't do the same deals for everybody. That's why I hide from the customers. The deals I give are too good.
He's a businessman.
You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, I'll let you guys in for a secret. Yeah, I cursed out my mom. She told me, "Oh, you should have. I should have took you to yeshiva, which is a Jewish school. I went to a public school, Jewish school. You know what I'm saying? Because I was hanging out with essentially people that were, we grew up together, whatever. That some of them are dead, drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? They up their lives." And I was hanging out with this, and I'm like, "Oh, you want me to go to yeshiva? I would have never met all my friends. I would have this. If I would have went to yeshiva, I would have been in the real estate business. You know what I'm saying? And I would have not been here. I wouldn't have had to sell Jesus pieces. I could have sold a couple of buildings or made an app or did something in technology in that area and made millions and millions and millions of dollars. I would have been gone. I thought it was cool. I thought I was being cool, and I got into the hip hop jewelry, the jewelry business, and then of course I went to engagement rings and things like that, because that was the culture that I was put into as a young man in, you know, the 90s when I came to United States of America. The first thing that my mind gravitated to when I came to America and tried to understand the culture as I was growing up was Tupac and Biggie Smalls, East Coast, West Coast war, and you know, then you hear the music and you get taken off into that culture, and that's really what I built up and grew up around. And now I'm in that business and I'm expanding into a variety of different things. Alright, so I tested this one. Now it's time to test this one right here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see how the 10 looks. Obviously it does well on the 10. Let's see how this chain does on the 14. This one's more 14. This one's plumb 14, it looks like to me. 13 and a half. So we tested these chains to bring them to the marketplace.
Now we get a laser test.
Let's see what the laser test says. Let's see how accurate I was. Out into the cold, cruel Diamond District world. Run. Oh, Rush, it's you. Oh, the biggest star. The biggest star. Yes. We talk. I gotta run. All right. District now, baby. SWAT team. We're here. He just went out of business.
Bruh.
The machine is over here.
The machine is over there. We shoot from over here, whatever it is. So we gotta see. I mean, I tested some of the chains. I got a certain percentage out of there, but let's see what the machine says.
So we're making a couple versions of this Medusa pendant. It's so cool. I'm actually really excited about this one. But the problem is that the intricate detail, it might be really hard to polish. So right now we're going to test it out and see if it could, you know, uphold in casting and the rest of the process. And then if it's a problem, we're going to ask the CAD designer to separate it. But hopefully it won't be an issue. And we have another version of it too. This one's actually separated, but this was done by another designer. And this one's cool. She's wearing a TRAX necklace. That's the coolest part, I think. On a Cuban. Super cool. I'm really excited about that one too.
Medusa. No, Max said do a small version of it. And then we might do it in white and then rose gold if he likes it. Or probably gonna tell me to put diamonds on the eye or somewhere. But
so just finished with the tagging of these pieces. Now we have to calculate our cost price, labor, diamonds, gold, so on and so forth. For an example, this is a really cool bracelet, brand new to the collection. As you can see, it's not as thick, it's not as heavy, as opposed to our classic Miami Cubans, which have a much thicker backing. These are different gauges, but you can really see the difference, especially the spaces between the links. This is much more space, much less space. So more gold, less gold. We have the matching chain and bracelet here, okay? Intro price is gonna be $11,000 for this bracelet, and we're gonna do $27,000 on this chain. Stop by, 64 West 47th Street. Another cool piece we just actually bought from one of our clients is a 500 gram rose gold Miami Cuban with the diamond lock here, 5 carats on the lock. These pieces here I made as a price point. We're using slightly less quality diamonds, but they're still amazing. They're still a notch above all our competitors. They're higher than commercial diamonds, really clean. And let's just zoom in, all right? Let's just zoom in on these 3 bracelets, just so you guys can see the beautiful brilliance of these pieces. Very affordable, super clean locks. Another piece I'm really proud to present. Now, labor on these small chains is very expensive. So just because it's small doesn't mean it's going to be cheap. It's going to be cheaper than the rest. But we have the mini Miami Cuban with the matching chain. It's a really cool setup. Intro price on something like this, the bracelet would be about $6,000 and the chain's going to be about $12,000. Of course, it's negotiable. If you stop by our store at 64 West 47th Street, another really cool piece, something you don't see every day, is the light spiked Cuban, right? You don't really see these, and if you do, they're very heavy and probably unattainable. Intro price with the matching bracelet, okay? We're gonna do about $7,000 for the bracelet, about $18,000 for the chain. Of course, these are negotiable. You come on down, start a layaway, make a deal with us. The beautiful contrast of these 3 bracelets. White, yellow, and rose. Look at the back of it. Really clean, beautiful piece. So, TraxNYC.com for all your jewelry needs. Stop by the store, live chat on the website, start a layaway, receive an instant discount. Why shop anywhere else?
This is 14.
Now that's a machine. Oh shit. The one touch, one button type deal. All right, 14 for both of them.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, one of them was a little. Is one of them a little bit under? No.
One of them was coming in at 13.7, but it's still 14. It's 14.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
13.5 and up, it's 14.
I got you, but I you know, I just wanted to confirm because I did it by the eye and I saw that something was off. But you know, 14 is 14. Anyway, man, I appreciate you, Big Apple General Buyers, right?
Yes, sir.
I know, yeah. We got a show. We're gonna, you know, it's called the District, and we're repping all the people that work with us. And you know, like if you want to get your stuff checked, right here. We're not playing around. I'll see what to do with these Cubans. If we work anything out with that.
Yeah. I mean, listen. First of all, yes, the machines aren't 100% accurate, right? The guy, Rafi's, he's on the phone with this moron from Miami. He's talking about, yeah, it's 14K, it's 14K. It's all good. But I'm saying, listen, if it was all plumb, then when we got back the results, they would be all around the same percentage.
Right.
But they're all jumping around.
No. That's
exactly. So whatever. I'm negotiating with him. He said, give me until the end of the day. Then he said, give me till Monday, Tuesday.
I'm just wondering, you know, let me see what
$100 difference.
Let me see what 13 divided by 24 is. What percentage that would be? That would be 54. So it's exactly 13.5K. Is really what it is. Some of those chains. That's what 56% is.
And you want to save the buck on it. If we save the buck, we're talking about $100.
Yeah, but I also want to be able to figure out how to market it to the clients so that they can understand what they're getting themselves into, you know, when we're selling it, you know. But there's all the chains out there are probably 13.5K. That's really what it is.
Gentleman over here, he has a diamond which is certified, GIA certified, and usually those certifications come with a little inscription, a little code. So what we want to check for right now is to make sure we can see that code. It's like lasered in on the actual stone, basically to check the authenticity of it. So let's check it out. What's up, brother? Thanks for coming down.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
No problem, bro.
And you looking to sell it?
Yeah, we selling it.
He texted me saying he was in the diamond district. I moved to New York 3 years ago. I met him down on Canal Street. He was one of the first people I ever met in New York, and still friends to this day. Rare thing, because I lost everybody else, right?
Yeah, usually we don't really do this, but it comes from Breezy, so we got to do this. around the edge, you'll be able to see the GIA certificate number. If you want, let me just see that here, sir. You see the GIA report number. It has all the info, right? So now we want this code to be in here. It's not easy to see with a little loop. You know, we're gonna have to double check it, but I just want to see if I can at least see that there's an engraving.
I didn't know that. So every time GIA certifies a piece, they do a micro.
Exactly. It's like they laser it in. Because anybody can bring you a stone. You don't know where it's from.
And you can sometimes see it through the...
Yeah, I'll definitely be able to see, let's say 1 digit or 2. I might not be able to make everything out, but I see that it's there. So that's a good sign. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to get like a 10x loop, something a little stronger, and just to make sure that all the numbers match, all right?
No camera. Cover. No paparazzi.
You see my ex-husband?
When I was 18 years old, you wouldn't even recognize me. I had a fade, almost a flat top. I had, you know what I'm saying, the baggiest jeans you could ever f***ing see. 3 people I could have wore, you know, you could have made 3 pairs of jeans out of the f***ing jeans that I wore back in the day. And I'll show you a video. A white tee, headphones, a Walkman, MP3 CD in there with Nas, Biggie Smalls, lost tapes on there. Walking around, just trying to figure out $1. And, you know, listening to Biggie Smalls, I got into, and all these guys with the Jesus pieces, I just went naturally towards the hip hop, what I knew, what I understood. But I was a kid. I wouldn't make that decision as a grown man, to be honest.
He just one day hit me up and he was like, can we make this? It's gonna be 7 inches high, 4 inches in diameter. Investment pieces at TRAX, 24 karat, pure gold, nothing less.
How big is the watch market? How big is the engagement ring market? How big is the gold chains? What are we doing? Miami Cubans or 22K or 24K or this? And I'm always trying to hit these notes.
You never get tired of the lights, I swear. One of our diamond dealers, Eternal Diamonds. Great guy, very honest guy. That's why I like to personally deal with him. We're out here in my guy's office. Diamonds Flash NYC. You could also check him out on Instagram. Diamonds Flash NYC. We're out here, we're checking the girdle. I was trying to check earlier, my loop wasn't powerful enough. Trying to see if that GIA number is over there. This is the man to see for that. Mr. Roman, let me know what you see over there, all right?
629.
All right.
53.
Okay.
2766 with the GIA logo on it.
No, the last one is 62. Joke. You got it.
I did see that.
You got it, perfect, man.
I don't really see these castings around too much. These are the older kind of Buttercup castings. Also very light by popular demand. We stocked a couple of these. We want to set some diamonds. We're going to do some white diamonds, some canary diamonds, and some black diamonds in a couple of different colors to get ready for the Christmas season. So that's a little something new we're going to do. They're not a tennis chain design, so you don't use as many diamonds. It's going to be a smaller carat weight, a nice look, but it won't break the bank. This is an affordable piece. Yeah.
Dollar per dollar, I think real estate would have did me better. I think my mom was right. I cursed her out. I said yeshiva, this and that. Culturally, I was better off doing this. I'm a cooler guy. I could, you know, I have a better sense of everything. But otherwise, I f***ed up. I should have did it. If I would have been in yeshiva, I would have been a different person, but I would have had a lot more money. And you figure out which one you want in this cold, cruel world.
These would be impossible to be made in the US. These are all overseas products just because very tedious labor. A lot of stones, very small pieces. Can't make them in the US, otherwise it just wouldn't be cost effective. Okay. And these have been really good sellers with the smaller shaped barrel style locks. Mini Miami Cubans, these are really great pieces. So not everything's handmade in New York City. A lot of the pieces that you see here, the more inexpensive pieces, are made overseas just because labor, as I say, is really expensive here in the States. I mean, one thing I'll say about that is you have minimum wage. Let's say you have minimum wage here, and the minimum wage in China is pennies. I don't know how much it is, but I'm pretty sure it's pennies. So the difference could be, and as far as the labor, for example, if you're doing a big chain and in the States, the labor would be, let's say, $2,000. The same job overseas could be $500, $600. Yeah, so it's a huge difference, definitely.
Ed, one of our good customers here, came all the way from VA. He's a return customer. He spent money with us before. He bought a nice tennis chain, bought some nice diamond stud earrings. Good customer shops, you know. Got a nice tennis bracelet too. And then he came back after what, almost close to 2 years. He said, "Listen, I want to upgrade my merchandise." And of course, we're here to take care of that. And your first concern is that, am I going to lose a lot of money on what I'm bringing back? So, you know, you could tell them exactly, you know, we gave you pretty much dollar for dollar what you spend.
Absolutely.
Even though you enjoy it, you rocked it for 2 years. He had a tennis chain and we basically went up double the size in diamond, right?
Absolutely.
What do you think about the new chain, man?
I love it. It's it definitely stands out a lot more. Diamond quality is everything. If you want diamond quality, you got to pay to play.
That's right. And he's involved with the VS Diamonds, and that's what we got him, man.
VS
he loves it, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much, Ed. I appreciate it. For the lady, too. You know, he came in. I think it's all right. He had something like this, similar. A smaller tennis chain, you know, he came, he enjoyed it. He wore something like this for 2 years. Then he came back to us, he said, you know what, I want to get something bigger. So we pulled out this one over here. This is a 15 karat tennis chain right over here. And he upgraded to this 15-point chain. Look how beautiful diamonds are. Look at the quality of them. Very, very pretty. This is all VS Clarity diamonds. G color, VS Clarity. And it's a beautiful, beautiful necklace. So he upgraded. We gave him pretty much full value back for his that a lot of jewelers don't do. You know, he's a good customer of ours. And we value his business. So he got a bigger chain, bigger diamonds, better quality, and he paid a great price. He's very happy, and you get to see him. You know, he's very satisfied with the purchase. Came all the way from Virginia to TRAX. We're doing something right. They're coming up from all over the world. Dope. And he copped a nice matching bracelet for that too. Classy, very elegant. We're working on hers right now. Working on something for her special. Yeah. He started off here, you know what I'm saying? And he worked his way up. And that's what you do, you work your way up.
So right now this girl, she wants a 5-pointer, but she wants VS Diamonds FG color. She really wants it special, so I'm trying to see what it looks like on her. She wants it to be right below her neck, not hanging too much, about 15 inches. So I'm going to show her a video of what it looks like on a girl.
As long as the diamonds are VS, who cares? You know what I'm saying? All right, Jen, thank you.
Okay.
What you got, Daniel? You got some pumping? A J pendant, D pendant, EDJ.
Very inexpensive.
How much?
You can get something like that for like 4,000. You know, just a starter piece.
Which sales guy would you recommend for them to reach out to, bro?
Any good customer, you got Noah, you got Giorgi. Any of our sales reps.
If you were gonna buy this piece, who would you buy it from? Who would you reach out to?
I'd probably reach out to Giorgi, Noah, or Peter.
Okay, Giorgi, Noah, or Peter. Giorgi, Noah, or Peter, you can find them.
Super deal.
Remember, if they don't follow our account and we don't follow their account, they're not real tracks, so just be wary of that. To all of our customers across the world, I appreciate you coming right out of the Diamond District directly to your door. Beautiful earrings right here for this client. From TraxNYC.com is going to be a beautiful holiday gift, blessed from me to Jesus.
Diamond quality, you know, everything. Any knowledge of jewelry, you watch this YouTube video and you'll probably find out exactly what you're gonna need to know.
That's right. That knowledge is what jewelers had a power of, and now Max has pretty much put that out in the customer's hands, and now the customers have that knowledge. And thank God, man, nobody could fool you, nobody could trick you. You know when you're going somewhere, what you're looking at, how much you're gonna pay for it, and this is what we do, man. We're transparent. You know, everything, you get the paperwork with it. But once again, man, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, man, and recommend us, family and friends. You know.
Absolutely. Thanks. Yeah. And that is what it is. I had 3 bracelets, now I only have 2. But don't tell them the price, it's my friends only. Is that the snatch game right there? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the snatch game.
Yeah. Smaller than this.
Be careful with that. There you go, Julio. Come on, because no, don't stare at it.
Don't look at it.
There you go. You love that.
Wait, can you put it back? Oh, you gotta press it down?
He's not gonna be able to do that. His the hands are too.
What the hell?
His is real tight. This is a better one. But the thing is, I've been popping mine. It's like a fidgeter. I've been popping mine like crazy.
That one's a little easy.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, but to push it back. But you don't need to push
you gotta
it back.
you gotta get leverage. Oh, you don't need to push it back.
Yeah,
once you pop them off, that's.
Yo, what's up, Rob? Thanks for coming down again. Thank you. Beautiful client. He always comes through. He looks out. He buys a lot of things off us, and we take care of him as always, correct?
That's right.
All right, white glove service only for him. And this gift was personally from the boss. Just want to give it to you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man. Thank you for everything. So you can open it up, see what it is.
Wow.
Here we go. One of our beautiful TRAX sweaters, man.
TraxNYC.
Right, and he's a special client, but this is for all the clients, man. They all deserve anything that we could give them. So, you know, thank you, Rob, as always, man. Show that piece, man. Look at the piece. They got the new one coming soon. Rob, we take care of him every time he comes down here, man. Yo, anytime, man. TraxNYC, this is what we do.
Thank
You know, I pour my heart out, man. I looked, just this year, I sold $32 million worth of jewelry. Look at me, man. I'm still wearing the same shoes. I got a couple of pairs of shoes, a couple of sneakers. I'm doing all this at the lowest margins. The materials have extraordinary value, and then I pay my staff, and I have a little bit to grow my business, and I patiently wait to do the right thing. People can't believe that, and they don't understand that. I don't need them to understand it. I know the impact it's gonna have. And that the impact it has is because people are coming to shop here and they say, hey, I'm gonna spend $500, $1,000, $3,000. At least I'm gonna get something of value that's really gonna do it and survive all this inflation, all this shit. We got it going on. It's a business strategy. It's a long-term strategy. It's not a short-term strategy for me to, and then I sell you some shit or whatever it is and stack some money and you feel some. It's not that. I don't want to run that, but I can't. I can't do it. We got to do a business like this.